With a major MAGA triumph in the can, it is now time to get down to the real work. But let's take a moment to reflect on one of the obstacles it took to get here, what President-elect Trump went through personally for all of us. On July 12th, I had just finished the book Unhumans by Jack Posobiec and Joshua Lisec, which ignited a fire inside of me to do more to combat communism in America and inspired this show. On July 13th, I saw the events in Butler, Pennsylvania, which was gasoline on that fire. Is it a coincidence that Posobiec's and Lisec's next book is Bulletproof, the truth about the assassination attempts on Donald Trump? Or is a higher plan in the works? In hindsight, it's hard not to believe so. Bulletproof delves into the investigation, facts, political fallout, and impact on Donald Trump, those at the rally, and on the nation because of this event. It is also a call to action. The book provides pictures and charts to organize all the information from the author's own private investigation and investigations by government agencies. We get a timeline of events to understand our president's courage. This is important because courage is contagious. The authors also let us in on a secret to the motives of those possibly involved. Shame. We learn that shame is the lowest a human being can feel. It is associated with states of humiliation and a miserable outlook on life. And shame drives those who succumb to it to elimination. Oh, now we get it. Trump must be eliminated, for he puts those with Trump derangement syndrome to shame. It's not because he's a fascist. That's just incitement. Incitement that they hope will lead to someone who truly believes them to act. Someone like Thomas Matthew Crooks. This is what they do. This, for me, has been the most satisfactory answer as to why this happened. In Bulletproof, we also learn of the 12 security botches that occurred and where the agencies involved failed. What are the odds that all 12 of these botches would occur simultaneously? This book answers that question, and it's astounding. One of these botches is that the FBI cleaned up biological evidence from the crime scene, which is unheard of. Cops don't do that, and everyone knows it. What evidence could have been recovered, and what questions could have been answered if that hadn't happened? Another question posed is, when it comes to the incompetence of the Secret Service, FBI, and other agencies, at what point is the inability to do a job not a bug, but a feature? We must all ask ourselves this question. While we understand that most Secret Service agents are honorable, hard-working men and women, it seems the leadership can't be trusted with the president's life. At the end, we get a most likely scenario and a call for transparency in government operations, education and awareness of the citizens on how government really works, and reform in how elections are conducted, how policies are made, and how accountability is enforced. Let's demand these things from our government and fight to defend our nation, or it will surely perish. We must thank the men who penned these words. They have done a lot in service to this nation and have worked very hard on laying out the facts of this case, helping us all make an informed decision this past election. Now is the time to rejoice. But we can never forget about this traumatic event that cost the life of a proud patriot, Corey Capator, and what President Trump endured for us. And he did do this for us. As this book says, the bullet was aimed at Trump, but it was also aimed at all of us. All Americans should be furious about this, even those who are not Trump supporters or even hate him. Why? One reason is because if our government agencies can't or won't do the jobs we pay them to do in this case, Why would they do any job we pay them to do, including jobs that involve the safety of the public, like this case? Need another reason? Okay, how about we have a government that doesn't attempt to eliminate their political opponents or lie to us about it? If you want the truth about the assassination attempts on President Trump, you want to read this book. And anyone out there conducting their own investigation should want to read it too. I personally want to thank the authors of Bulletproof for shedding light on an issue we should all be concerned with. Maybe in these next 4 years, we and President Trump will get the answers we deserve. I will be watching with much anticipation. If you liked this video, please leave us your feedback with a comment or like, and subscribe or follow so you don't miss any of these uploads.